we get into board 46 of our 60 board match. Not much difference between the two teams. Just a bit over one game swing, but anyone can be taking home the title for USA2 for the juniors. Here we are. East is going to open some number of spades. I guarantee it. There's no way this East player will pass. I'm not sure if we've actually seen these two play much. I do remember Yifu Ouyang was on stream at some point, but I don't recall if this was their regular partner. Maybe I just missed it. So here's our 2-spade opener, pass by South. My guess is we'll see a 3-spade courtesy raise by West. When you have such strong trumps, ooh, I don't like this. This is going to make it so easy for the opponents to balance in. Yeah, when you have such strong trumps, you want to put on a lot of pressure. The opponents are never going to double you, and the whole point of a preempt is just to keep the opponents out. Well, usually. It's usually to keep the opponents out. So what we do is North, we balance in with double. Yeah, North has a tricky problem. You know, if 2-0 showed the minors, we would do that, but that's not what it shows. So pass double, South can bid. 3 diamonds would be my choice. You probably still play some sort of Lebensal here, but you got to respect that partner just has this balancing type hand. So come in 3 diamonds, show a little bit of life, but no real reason to get too excited immediately. But we could see something else. Okay, South tries 3 spades to show apparently game force with no stopper. This is typical Lebensal agreements. North can bid 4 clubs, of course. I am not convinced that South has made the right judgment here. You know, when the opponents haven't even found a spade fit, it seems kind of like really bad to treat 4 small spades as a good holding.
Yeah, what? I mean, you're kind of stuck though, right? Like, it's a little too good to bid 2 diamonds, Lebensol showing extras.
3 diamonds. I like 3
3 diamonds,
diamonds. I
yeah.
mean, partner's balancing.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, you expect that spades are 6-4-2-1 around the table, probably. So you have a spade loser. Like, you're not playing in 3-no trump, right? The spade suit's running against you. So are you really taking 11 tricks in diamonds when you lose the first spade off the top? Maybe?
I mean, by the way, how do we feel about West here?
Oh, I hated it. I already brought up that West should definitely raise 2 spades to 3.
Or double 3 spades for the lead, right? That seems totally insane.
Yeah. Yeah, doubling 3 spades also makes no sense. Or passing 3 spades doesn't make a ton of sense to me. But okay, we do reach 5 diamonds. Now, does this contract make? There's a club and a diamond off the top, with the diamond hook losing.
So, East can't. Yeah, I mean, they can't take a heart, right? Because you can set up the clubs fairly easily.
Yeah.
They're 3-3. They've got the heart
Declare might
finesse,
not
and you
be
don't have to worry
happy
about the
about
third round
taking
hooks.
heart hook.
No, but you don't even need to, right?
Well, you might,
Maybe you need to.
because like you play a diamond to the queen, they tap you again, you do whatever, like, but you play a club to the king, East gets in with the ace and puts a small heart on the table. Maybe you need to guess, like, whether you fly ace of hearts and try and pitch your heart losers, or you take the heart finesse. But I guess either line is going to work. Declare might
Maybe
be
you
in
do need
some
to take that.
trouble.
I think with diamonds 3-2, you do need to take that finesse, right? If the diamonds were splitting, then you could pitch the hearts in rough 2, but here you won't be able to do that.
Yeah.
So I think you are kind of trapped into taking the heart finesse, but you get away with it.
Right. Well, I,
We'll see.
I mean, best defense by West is certainly to put another spade on the table, but West might not be sure what's going on. I mean, South's hand is concealed.
Yeah, tapping dummy generally is a harder defense to find psychologically than tapping player.
Right, yeah, because like Declare's hand's concealed, it's like sometimes you don't even know you're tapping Declare, you're just like trying to cash a trick and Declare happens to ruff.
Right.
Um,
That too, but also I think we're sort of conditioned to thinking that Declare's hand is always the long trump hand. So getting into this mindset that actually the long trump hand is exposed is a little harder to figure out.
okay. Yeah, that's a valid point. Um, one of the things you want to look at if you're thinking about trying to tap the dummy is like what suit is Declare going to set up? And here very clearly the club suit is going to set up. So you want to remove entries to that long suit. And so West does find the strongest defense of King of Spades.
So Declare better play a club now, right?
Yep. They have
I guess you
to.
can take a hard, you can take a hard finesse and then play a club, but that seems much worse.
Right. So they do play clubs. Again, best defense would be for East to duck the first round. Definitely possible to find.
Yeah, I think and it's a little scary, right? Because you'd feel pretty dumb if Declare had a singleton club.
Right. One of the something that looks actually quite tricky here is East has seen their partner turn up with the Ace King of Spades. How could West possibly have Ace King Jack third of spades and have not bid over two spades, right?
So that's true, but if South had a good hand with Jack fifth of spades, why did he bid 3 spades instead of 3 no trump?
No, but I mean, East probably knows their partner has Ace King third because of the opening
Oh,
lead.
I see what you're saying.
So South could have
Right.
Jack fourth.
He might still have bid 3 no trump, unless somehow he thinks that South has 4 hearts, but then why would he bid 4 diamonds? Like, the whole thing is going to look strange to East.
Right. Yeah, something is going to look a little funny. So if East works out to duck the club, win the second round, and put another spade on the table, it's. Declare has issues.
I think actually, so East may think that actually South does have a singleton club.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because doesn't South's bidding sound like he's 3 4 5 1? Like, you bid 3 spades Q bid, your partner bid 4 clubs, now you bid 4 diamonds, like, giving partner room to bid 4 hearts, doing whatever you do. Like, that's kind of how South sequence sounds to me.
Yeah, but then partner has four spades.
No. Oh, yes, well, that's true too. Our 4 4 5 0. I don't know. Like it's very hard as East because at least one player at the table has done something totally incomprehensible, but you don't necessarily know who it was, and you're not supposed to assume it's your partner because that's bad for morale.
Yeah, that is very much the case. Well, okay. I mean,
I think he will go up here because at worst it's a safety play against South having a somewhat normal hand, and most of the time it probably breaks even at worst.
well, I think East knows about the
Here's
heart
mine.
position.
Yeah, but here, if he wins the second round, oh, I see. He can tap dummy a third time. Yeah, I mean, Declare can still overcome that, but it's much harder.
Can he? How does Declare overcome the third spade?
You pitch a heart on the other high diamond. You take a heart finesse. You rough a spade with a 10, which is now good, and then come back to the ace of hearts to draw trumps.
Aha. Okay,
So you end up roughing
yes.
all four of your spades in the dummy.
Yes. Yeah. Um, that does work. Okay, East has won the first round of clubs.
Yeah, so.
Now declare can just overtake the 10 of diamonds to pull trumps and try and run the club suit, which is going to work. I suppose it's technically good form to play all of your diamonds. Maybe someone gets squeezed in hearts and clubs before trying to run the club suit. But that seems like the proper line of play. Declare probably actually suspects the heart hook is on now. So maybe a better line is to play a heart to the queen. Actually, okay. I'm back. I'm back in. Heart to the queen is my plan. East would never just like play a third spade here if the king of hearts was offside.
That's probably true. Well, maybe because declares hearts don't have to be quite this strong. I don't know how much you can read into the defense here when the ace queen of hearts are concealed.
Well, I think just like looking at this club suit, if East didn't have all of the missing heart honors, then East might hope that West just like has the heart ace and they could cash it right now.
Yeah, it's possible.
So it's very scary to just give up the lead when those clubs are set up and they're a menace in the dummy. But okay, this line of play is going to work out for Declare. I think I like my read on the Heart King being on a little better because then you don't have to risk clubs 3-3 or any sort of squeeze. So Diamond pitching a heart now seems like the right line. This is good technique by Declare. There is some double squeeze potential here. If West started with 5 hearts, then there would be a double squeeze on this trick. No, sorry. Declare would have needed to take a heart hook already. So not exactly. But the clubs are going to run. Club to the king, jack of clubs, and we'll see a claim. This will be a big pickup for Xiao.
Yeah.
Who bidden made 2 spades in the other room. How did it also go 2 spades pass in the other room?
Let's see.
Why is no one raising with ace king jack third?
It did go 2 spades all pass.
Oh my god.
And I think North, you have the spade void, even though your hand is terrible. I think the North here judged a little better to do something. Obviously, much better because it won him a giant pile of imps. But
Right.
when you have a void, you really just can't afford to be passing here.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, but I still think like
he knows
West
his partner is
choices in
lame, but
both
look what
rooms
happens.
is kind of
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't mind the first round pass. Like if you think your hand is good enough, they'll sometimes buy the contract, which happened here. But yeah, raising just seems normal. Anything else seems like you're kind of pre-deciding. You know exactly what's going on, and there's just no reason to think that you do.
Yep. Okay, so we see a garbage Seamon hand from South. They're trying to drop it in 2 spades. East, not really having any of it.
Yeah, it's a pretty aggressive takeout double. Given that the South's hand had not been limited yet, except by the failure to open.
Right.
For all he knows, South is about to jump to 4 spades.
Yeah, and part of the problem is like, okay, I'm not sure if East-West are playing Lebensall, but if they are, 3 hearts feels like a lot.
Yeah, I would guess that, by West here would just be a scramble, but who knows? which maybe he should do and scramble correct to three hearts.
Right. Well, okay. Um, South elects not to go after three hearts.
Yeah, I mean, I also, by the way, absolutely hate that one no trump opening by North.
Oh, just because, you have five spades, four of a minor, you have a good rebid.
Yeah, your hand looks pretty suit oriented, and you have no problems in the bidding, right? I mean, what
Well, so,
what
okay,
what, what
talk
are you
me
trying
through
to
it.
accomplish here?
A spade, a no trump, two clubs, two spades. What do you do as North?
I mean, probably two no trump, which is it's a little annoying, but it doesn't have to go that way either.
No, but that feels like a pretty common auction.
Yeah,
Okay,
eh.
so Jack of Hearts lead. Uh,
I don't think catering to the times that auction happens and you're overboard into Trump is worth what looks like a pretty major distortion of your shape.
Jack of Hearts lead around to the Queen. We're going after clubs. Club to the Jack.
Uh,
10. Even though this is the dummy. Club to the 10,
that's
losing
okay.
to South Stiff Queen. I. Hmm. I'm not sure. Declare knows that South has a singleton club on the auction, or should have club shortness. It looks like a garbage Seamon type hand.
Yeah, it could be 4-4-3-2, right?
Yeah. Um, so I do understand the tendency that it's very likely the no trump opener as well as the person with long clubs has both the king and queen. This is going to work out quite badly when it loses like this. You have no more hand entries. I guess the king of spades is an entry. Maybe
Yeah, it's an entry if they let it be, right.
they'll play spades now. That's their suit that they're trying to set up and run.
That's true. Still,
So spade to the
we'll take
king.
a
We'll pull the last trump. I guess we're throwing diamond diamond and try a club to the jack. It's not really going to work out.
and now I think the hand basically falls apart after that.
Wait, we didn't even pull a trump. Oh, what is that?
We didn't.
Wait.
Yeah.
At least they're not vulnerable.
Yeah, but this is. So I guess Declare is going to take one more trick or two more tricks. He'll get the King of Diamonds.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Unblock the king. Very nice. So this could have been a big pickup for Xiao. Still was a small pickup for them. They picked up 2 imps, but had they doubled 2 hearts?
Yeah, I have to say, I think East deserved to lose some imps for that takeout double there. Doesn't really seem like there's any compelling reason to get involved before you know that West had the garbage tame in hand. It'd be very different if we were in pass out seed here and 2 spades come around to him.
Mm-hmm. Strong club by North on their 16. Long club suit. 2 hearts by East. Looks about right. Despite the vulnerability, sometimes you want to just get into the auction. Almost 6 clubs by North-South. Yeah. It's very close to being able to rough out the diamonds. I guess you're not quite there.
Ace of spades lead, and you make it.
Yeah. Wait, that's
You're
not
over
even
spade
good
to the
enough.
ace.
Ace of spades,
I
heart
think it is, right?
switch.
Oh, because you don't have an entry to take the spades, right?
So strong club, 2
Because
hearts,
you do get 2 pitches.
3 diamonds, natural. Finally, we
game
get to have a
force.
2/1 auction after the
I
precision
mean,
club.
I guess double would be something else, but man, you really hate to, you know, like you can't really find a 4-4 spade fit now because I mean I guess North can bid three hearts, you can bid three spades, but North can't bid spades. That would just show that his club bid was based on a long spade suit.
Okay, three
No
hearts, three
South.
spades. We'll see if North bids three no. If North
And
South
this
are
is
on good footing here, then North can bid three no. He doesn't.
yeah, this is kind of what I mean. Like South here showed the four spades, but like, three no trump would have been the winning bid here, and they were kind of prevented from doing both. If South can make a negative double showing four spades, you know, now he can bid three no trump with North knowing about the four card spades, so he'd be in a much better position.
Right. The real question is just what does three hearts say? If three hearts is game forcing no heart stopper, then it can go three hearts, three spades, three no by North. But
Yes, if three no, yeah. I mean, it's just tough though, because like North, North could have had the ace doubled in hearts and four spades, and maybe wants to keep both things in the picture too. And then if you play that way, then North has no way to show, to show four spades. He has to choose immediately whether it's no trump or spades.
yep.
You know, maybe you just can't do everything, but missing you know, your spade fit seems like a bad way to break that compromise.
Sure.
Anyway, here I said they're gonna do fine here. Although this obviously is an auction that neither North nor South is probably very happy about before they've seen the other hand.
Yep. Probably the King of Hearts lead. That seems like the most sensible. And
Yep. Yeah, so this will just be
Declare needs to be
I guess they're
a
gonna go
little
down
careful.
here. I'm not sure he's gonna make this.
It definitely can make, but
Can it? What do you do? So do you duck this or win it? Let's start with that.
yeah, let's see. I mean, the plan would be to duck the trick. So
You're not going to be able to rough a heart. West can over rough.
yeah, I know, but it cuts communications, right? Like we can't afford to let East get in to play a third heart.
Right, but just what? Like, if you duck it, let's say they lead a second heart. Do you lead a spade now? Like now you're just going to be.
Oh, I
I
mean, the
think now you're
defense can
down.
beat this. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's 100% the defense can beat this. The
yeah. Okay.
question is just like, is
Is
it
will
is it
they?
actually going to
Yeah.
go down? So King of Hearts ducked. We'll see what East does because a trump switch I think is a little nearsighted. They should understand that the fact that if Declare is planning to rough a heart, their partner might over rough. So it looks like we're probably down to a spade or a heart continuation would be my choices from East.
Yeah.
They might be able to picture Declare's hand looking something like this. I mean, it's hard to say with seven solid clubs that's what Declare has for this auction, but they might be able to picture the spade discard potential problem and want to take out the entry.
So in the other room, they did manage to make it on King of Hearts lead.
Yep.
So on King of Hearts, they won the ace, they played a spade, and West hopped up, so Declare unblocked, and that was that.
Well, but that's not that because
No,
then
that
it
wasn't
goes
that.
heart
So he
heart.
played a heart. Oh, he played a heart back, and the ten of hearts was allowed to hold the trick.
Ah.
East did not overtake to play a third round, which seems like a pretty serious miss.
Yep. Okay. Well,
So
so
this
Chen
seems like
have an
a
opportunity then here to find the right defense and beat this contract. It's
they'll
it's
win
not obvious to
10
me.
imps.
Like I'm looking at the East hand and like if we look at a double dummy, of course, like playing another heart makes sense. But East may well
Yeah,
have
I
thought
think
about this, the spades setting up.
Yeah, although like it feels like from that duck that whatever's going on, Declare doesn't want the Ace of Hearts dislodged, which, seems like an argument for dislodging it.
Well, I mean, it just feels natural for a good declarer to like, if you're gonna lose a trick, you may as well lose it early.
Yeah,
Cut communication. So
that's true.
it's it does kind of look like one of these hands though, where East is like looking at it. Okay, like maybe I want to switch to something, but looking at this dummy, a diamond switch doesn't look attractive. A spade switch could be okay, but like, what am I hoping for? Partner has the king nine, and I start setting up a spade. You know, so maybe East just threw their hands up and was like, let's play a second heart. I don't know what's going on, but this can't hurt.
It can hurt, and if Declare is ducking, well, I guess Declare can't really be ducking trying to rough a heart when partners, most of the time because, everyone knows what the heartbreak is around the table.
Yeah. So spade, West still has an important job to do here, needs to duck.
This duck is findable after the two heart bid, right? Partner, like, Declare probably is never going to have a singleton spade, singleton
Right.
king. This is the one where that two heart bid probably makes life easier for the defense.
There it is, low spade. And we should see a very important count card from East. A very important count card. There it is, ten of spades.
Nice play. Giving the clearest signal possible and not worrying that the 10 might somehow come into play, which we can all see that it never would.
Yep.
Drawing.
So declare cashes the club ace. Might try heart rough now. That would make the hand very quick.
Yeah, suspect he will, even though he knows it's almost certain not to work because he doesn't really have any other chance to go plus.
Yeah, this jack of clubs is such a suspicious play that
Yeah.
declare may easily realize the nine of clubs is with West and could try and run all of his
Congratulations,
trumps.
Joe.
Now here it is. Hey, a pop his is my cat. Thank you for the prime sub. Appreciate it.
I guess clearly someone missed all the trash talking about felines earlier in the stream.
There's only one banned phrase. Well, aside from like racial slurs and stuff, there's only one banned phrase in my channel.
What is it?
Well, it would be very rude and inappropriate for me to mention.
I see.
So,
I see. Can one not use the C word?
no, there's no C words. No C words allowed.
So West sensibly, I think, did not try to cash the ace of spades after that overruff. This way, whatever Declare's hand is, he would have had a beat. Alright, so a slow, agonizing -50 for North-South.
You asked for it. So 10 imps. Chen is back within striking distance. They still have a bit of ground to make up. 12 boards to play. Wait, 12 boards? Yeah, 12 boards to play. Ooh. This hand looks exciting to me. Maybe it's really not.
Let's see. I think that is accurate. It looks exciting, but probably isn't.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, West will bid Stamen and then clubs in East. Probably we'll just put it in 3 neutral. Well, never mind. South, I forgot had this major shit hand.
Right.
Yeah,
so do we think that we're gonna find our way into 3-0 or 5 clubs or I don't know.
5 clubs is not going to go that well, although I guess you'll make it, right?
What is double?
You're going to know about the heart robbing finesse. Double's probably Stamen.
Doubles 8.
Nope, double's 8.
Stamen when South has showed majors.
Oh, sorry. You're right. I was thinking.
Is this normal to just play double as like natural?
Yeah, I guess maybe card showing, hoping someone can start doubling something. I don't know. Yeah, probably. I think probably like double saying, we have enough to try to penalize them or do our thing seems like a reasonable treatment.
But aren't they always finding their way into hearts?
Yeah, I mean, East could have doubled two hearts, right? I don't think West would respect it, but what is East waiting for?
My guess is East, they play doubles takeout here. That's my guess.
Yeah, maybe. Doesn't seem.
Right, this seems weird to me. Like, if we could be 6-3 either way in the minors, I would much rather have showed my club stute. Whoa, 3 hearts asking for a stopper.
Right, and 3 clubs by West presumably here would not be forcing.
Over 2 clubs.
Well, no, I mean at this point in the auction when 2 hearts comes around also.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I mean I was just thinking I would like transfer to clubs or something and then do whatever it was that I wanted to do after that, like show heart shortness.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have some excitement. 4 hearts by South. That seems insane.
That seems totally. I mean, you've got the void, but that goes both ways. Partner could have some unexpected help in clubs if that's what the defense is, or East-West pair is hoping to do.
Right.
If East-West are basing their 3 no trump bid on club tricks, like maybe partner has he doesn't, but maybe he does.
Yeah.
And also, like North's 2 heart just said, that he had more hearts than spades. He has a 1 count, and that's all he needs. Could North have been 2-3 in the majors instead of 3-4?
Oh, of course. So this should get doubled by East. I don't know how bad it is. It might not be that bad.
Let's see. So you never get to the North hand, which is going to make things. I mean, you have a diamond entry, but take a spade finesse. So I guess that's helpful. But
yeah,
I mean, they're gonna start by tapping you.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna lose, and you're gonna go. You have 5 losers off the top, right? 3 hearts and 2 diamonds.
Yep.
Like it seems likely the defense will manage an extra trick somewhere, like maybe a long spade, maybe a long heart. I don't know. Maybe not.
Well, we're not in 4 hearts doubled yet.
I mean, how can we not be in 4 hearts doubled yet? What is he waiting for?
Bathroom break in the middle of the auction.
I mean, like seriously, like what could East possibly be thinking about? Like bidding 4 no trump?
I think that's exactly what's happening. 4 no trump makes,
I think it is
right?
too, but how is that possible?
4 no trump does make.
Does it?
Yeah, South just gets end played.
Nothing's end played at trick 1, yeah.
End at trick, 10 or whatever.
Right. Yeah, South is gonna get strip squeezed.
I mean, I guess a low spade might beat 4 no trump.
I was actually looking at ace and another spade, but I think it doesn't work. Declare just runs 6 clubs and connects to the spade. Or a low spade, same thing. You can just, win the 10 in dummy, run a bunch of clubs, and play a spade to the king. Let him score 3 spades, and that's it.
Yep. Okay, long tank by East. This could be important. If 4 hearts really is only 300, I think it's going to be too hard to play those, declare.
I think if our Reese, I would rather have... I would rather be taking my chances that we can get
oh my
get 4 clubs than it's like when 430 makes East knows that he's not if he thinks maybe he's getting 100 then sure, but look at that East hand, right? It's only down 1 when partner who doubled showing a good hand and then Cubit has 0 tricks to contribute.
Yep.
If it's at least 300 then it's 4 imps when this makes and a lot of imps when it doesn't, so...
Yeah, well, this is a big board, because if this doesn't make, Chen is going to be way behind in the match. If this does make, it's still... They still have some work to do, but they will be in in it at the very least.
And
This hasn't passed out yet either. Now it has. Now it has.
Feels like four hearts is going to be lose four at worst and win an awful lot at best. So
Right.
four hearts doubled, so I don't like this bit at all.
I agree. I mean, if you don't know, like sometimes you know you're making four no trump, right? Like if you were East
Right.
looking at that club suit, you would open a no trump on some off shape hand with King Queen Jack six of clubs, then it has more going for it. But
Right.
okay, we don't seem to get one of the most challenging leads for Declarer. Now Declarer should be able to easily strip the clubs from south and just exit a spade towards the 10-9.
Yeah, he may even try playing a spade trick too.
I
To
would
avoid squeezing
I would
his hand
prefer
on the
to
run of the clubs,
strip South's clubs first, just in case. But yeah,
Oh, that's right. He doesn't know about the void. Yeah, it's like you don't want to run six clubs. I don't think
No.
because your hand is going to be a little squeezed.
no, but just like club to the king, club back to the ace, cash the 10 of clubs if necessary, and then play a spade.
Yeah.
Looks good to me. Well, maybe I guess if clubs 3-0. Oh, but clubs 3-0 you find out on the first round of the suit. So then
Right.
I was just worried about getting the ace of hearts stranded. I guess this is fine. Maybe it's even safer than this. Can I just set up the queen jack of hearts? I have six clubs, a spade,
Yeah.
two hearts, and a diamond? That's already 10.
After that lead, yes, where they're not threatening to take three spade tricks.
Right. Okay.
An ace of spades or a low spade lead, you couldn't do it because now they can take three spades and a heart.
Yep.
But yeah, here now they can only take two spades. You can do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it'll be a one imp swing to east west.
Yeah. Very nice. Very, very nice.
I am curious how they played in the other room to only make 9 tricks.
Well, it was probably heart lead, right? The heart lead doesn't give up anything.
You're right. It went a heart around to the queen and declare.
Declare probably just cashes out at this point. I mean,
Declare did just cash out at that point.
right. They're in 3-0. They have 9 top tricks. No reason to fool around.
Yeah.
Seems quite sensible. So this will be, I mean, this is a big deal. Okay, South just electing to cash out, it looks like. Ace of spades, queen of spades, Declare can claim.
Play.
One imp to Chen. We'll never know what was going to happen in four hearts doubled. Three spades south in the other room, making for 140. That always feels good if you're playing imps and you just like stop just short of a game and you make right on the nose.
Yeah, particularly here where game is on a finesse and you're red.
Yeah, so a club by east, spade overcall in the south.
Wait, can't you make? No, I guess you. Seems like you. No, I guess you can't make it because you don't have entries at the times you need them. You're very close to making 4 spades here, even with the club offside.
Well, it gets really complicated when it goes club, club, club.
Yeah, that too. I'm thinking also like you can pitch a heart and a diamond, but your entry short to dummy to take the pitch as well as finesse the spade, and East has a doubleton diamond.
I mean, you can make it double dummy. Club, 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 you rough with the jack, you go king of diamonds.
Okay.
I mean, like, let's say West ducks and you go jack of diamonds, West wins. They play a heart. You can win the ace, take the spade hook, get back to dummy, pitch your heart loser on the queen of diamonds.
Yeah.
But it's not like a great contract.
Right.
Let's see what's going on. One no trump is limit or better in spades. That's an exciting bid.
Yeah, that's. not a treatment I've seen before.
Right. So you give up like your natural one no trump advance. Here we
Yeah, I
are.
mean, you might anyway.
We're gonna find out what happens. I mean, a heart lead.
A heart lead, I think, is clearly best for the defense,
A
right?
heart lead probably does beat the contract, doesn't it?
It looks like it, and it certainly restricts declarer's options really early in the play, which is good for you.
Ooh, that's a good point, Showstruck. Maybe they play redouble as the natural no trump. So just like everything over the double is a transfer, starting with redouble.
I see. So one no trump is a transfer to cubit, and redouble is the card showing no trump is hand. Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. All right. Heart opening lead. I mean, declare has a lot of work to do, and what's the best way to go about it? One of the biggest difficulties from declarer's perspective, I think, is going to be that they think East has the diamond ace, so they're trying to find a way to unblock the diamond suit.
I think you probably start ace of hearts and trumps because there's no real reason to delay drawing trumps.
Okay, looks like they
And then bring king
agree.
of diamonds to the table. And then, the ace of clubs could still be on side also, and then you're just done.
It feels very unlikely for the club ace to be on. East would need a lot
Well, I
of.
mean, if the ace of diamonds is in east, then the ace of clubs could easily be with west, though, right?
Sure. Yeah. No, we can definitely swap the aces. See, this is something that I'm not. Oh, this is fine, right?
Yeah, this. I thought this is what he would do actually, because he doesn't know now. If he has to draw trumps in 3 rounds, he's a little better off having done this first, I think. And now to go club, 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 and he's still gonna have to guess. I mean, I think he should know that West doesn't have the 10 of clubs because the Jack 10 third of clubs would be a more attractive lead than a heart, but he's still going to have to guess whether rough high and hope spades are 2-2 or rough low.
Yeah. Well, here's the ten of
Well,
clubs
now
anyway.
he's just giving the show away. Yeah, it's a pretty serious misplay by East, I think. Now Declare knows the club split, so he has no choice but to rough high and hope for the best.
Okay. Declare is at the point where things start to matter. This is a big swing, one direction or another. It's either going to be, what is it, 10 imps one way, or, oh, Declare does roughen with the jack. Now all they have to do is unblock that jack of diamonds.
They don't even have to. They can lead the 4 of spades to the 10.
They can, but this will save a trick if spades are 3-1.
Right.
And there it is.
Well done by Declare. Obviously, mistake by East, but I think one that Declare should have gotten right anyway, even if East had concealed the 10 of clubs.
Right. So 10 imps to Xiao, who has opened up quite a big lead moving into the last 10 boards of play.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see. They're playing precision, so this is a 2 club opener in the south.
Interesting result in the other room.
Yes. Huh.
So, yeah, in the other room, South opened 2 clubs precision. West came in with 2 spades, it went past 3 clubs, and neither East nor West could double this. Maybe East could think about it with a stiff spade and a club trick, but I don't blame them for just checking out and hoping to go plus.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, this is a horrible, horrible fit for North-South, and East has no reason to believe that it's not just totally normal. I mean, South probably should not be bidding 3 clubs here. Bouncing with 3 clubs, like, they've shown their hand, they have no redeeming feature, they're flat, they've got a doubleton spade. So.
Right, so this could be
South.
another disaster for the Chen squad, the spades being so stacked against them. Probably not making this.
So they're going to have, what? Yes, I think this would be a normal spot for a lot of pairs to play a penalty double as North, I agree. after this precision two club opening, North doesn't really need a negative double most of the time. But you're often gonna pick up a hand like this.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are they gonna do here? So, item won't be so bad, right? And they do have a lot of aces and kings, and they can cash most of them.
Yeah, they can cash the ace king of hearts and the ace of spades. I'm with you there. That's three
And,
tricks.
and North, right? And North is gonna, they're gonna be able to rough a diamond probably. North will be on lead a couple of times, and every time he is, you get an extra trump. It's not gonna be great, but I don't think it's gonna be a complete disaster.
It's
Even down three, down three wouldn't even be horrible, right?
well, they're going minus in both rooms. I mean, this is going to be another 10
Yeah.
imps.
Oh, it's true. Down three would be 10 imps.
Yeah.
Right. Down two, I guess, would be still 8 imps, which is pretty bad.
This I don't like what West has done. I think we want to try and score as many small trumps as we can.
Yeah, agreed.
So pitching
Yeah,
the
he
heart,
knows
I mean,
North
it's
is
a
following
loser
to
on
this
loser,
diamond.
but who cares?
Yeah, and, like, he knows North is following to this diamond, but what if South somehow is like 6-4 or something? Well, I guess it can't be 6-4. He'd have a spade void, and then North would have 7 spades. But yeah, I agree though. Just rough this, and hope to be getting some more tricks at some point in the hand.
Yeah, so South, I mean, thinking they have what looks like 2 natural club tricks, so it might not make a ton of sense to South that they want to give their partner club roughs, but I think it is quite sensible, especially because they can over rough the dummy and diamonds. So like king of clubs, ace, rough, partner puts another diamond on the table, and when it goes rough with the 7, we can rough with the 8. A sensible alternative is to just switch to trumps. I mean, I might have done that already in the play. Like, it's very possible I might have just switched to the 8 of trumps at trick 3.
Right. If partner does have some holding like this, it starts getting them off of trump end plays as fast as possible.
Right.
And he might just put the king of clubs on the table.
Yeah, those look like the two main options here. The nice thing about a trump switch is, like, your partner has long diamonds. It seems very clear that Declare is trying to avoid being tapped. So the trump, just getting that 7 of spades off dummy, allows your partner, whenever they get in, to start playing diamonds and tapping Declare. Because that sounds like what your partner wants to be doing. But we'll see.
Yeah, and that heart pitch is going to look like a pretty weird play from South's point of view. Like, since South is looking at the small doubleton heart.
Right. Okay, we do get the king of clubs play. Oh, and North not really working out to continue diamonds. I wonder if this could have been a place for, like, king versus queen suit preference in the club suit.
There's no way that South can have the ace of hearts there, right? I think that's kind of a weird play by North. Like, maybe he has nothing better to do because he'd be giving away a rough bluff otherwise.
Right, yeah, I think it's very possible North thought that the 7 of spades might be high. And so he would be giving up a rough sluff that South couldn't over rough, which is why I think it can be very important for South to give true suit preference on this trick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Meanwhile,
well, Declare is finding out the good news, which is that South is not roughing in with the 8 here. So West gets to rough small, something they should have done earlier on the 3rd diamond.
that does not look... Maybe nothing matters, but it looks like North is just really, like, setting himself up to be unplayed in trumps by not roughing in with a 9 there. Like, I know partner can win. I guess maybe you just win and hope partner can play another club. That seems fine.
Yep. North gets a
club
club rough.
The diamond. All right. Yeah, I take it back.
They are still getting end played. So diamond.
Yeah. Yeah, roughed, over roughed, and over roughed, and West should be able to read it at this point.
Yeah, exits the 5 of spades. We'll be quite happy that West doesn't have to guess, because it's possible South has, like, the king of spades remaining.
Oh.
but just exit the 5 of spades, and West will take 2 more for down 2. But regardless, I think that's 8 imps. I know 320 is 8, so I'm not sure about 350.
I think 350 is also 8, but I'm not 100% sure. I think 9 might start at 370.
8 imps, and Xiao seems to be pulling away with the match. We do still have 9 boards left to play. But Chen does need to start making up some ground, and it doesn't look like they're going to be able to do that here. Good result in the other room. They do reach their spade game. Should be...
Yeah.
Should be doable.
20 opposite, 4 trumps and a singleton, I think. I think you'd be disappointed not to get to a game.
Yep. It might depend on what happens here, because East might be thinking about a 2-heart opener. That sounds like what's going on.
Yeah.
Pass.
Yeah, but that would make it easier for North-South to bid the game, right? You know, whether South doubles or overcalls, North is gonna either raise spades or bid spades.
You think North would raise 2 spades to 3? I guess.
I think you should with 4 trumps and a singleton. I mean, South may bid only 3 spades here, in which case North may pass and they'd miss it that way. I think, South should be able to envision that danger and just raise this to game. Yep. Kind of on the principle that, on a preempt auction, you play your partner for a few points.
So King of Hearts lead will set up a defensive trick, and then the King, Queen of Diamonds, and Ace of Clubs will be the last 2 defensive tricks. 4 spades making will be a push board in both rooms, and Chen will have 8 boards left to make up this margin of just over 31 imps.
Yeah, with trump splitting, there's really nothing to the play here, because you can rough 2 clubs in the dummy after you draw trumps.
Yeah.
Sorry, rough 2 clubs and declare his hand, rather, after you draw trumps.
Yeah, I guess actually it's not as trivial as it might first appear. You expect the club ace to be off. If trumps are 3-1, you have some handling issues. Maybe it's right to just go King of Clubs immediately.
You might be able to get something going in the diamond suit when that's the layout.
Yep.
If that, diamond interiors are so powerful, maybe something interesting would happen.
Yeah, if the diamond owners are split, you can take 2 roughing hook and diamonds to set up a trick.
Yeah, like lead a diamond to the jack, have a lose, cash the ace of diamonds, and then take that on the 3rd round.
Yeah, I think Declare has just noticed the issue if trumps don't split. But now that trumps have broken, I'll be quite happy.
Yeah, now I'll probably just claim.
Club to the ace, heart back, and a diamond through is... the hearts can be used to pitch a diamond loser, but
Yeah, well, actually, right, you can take a roughing, finesse, and hearts now and make an over trick.
No, he still just doesn't have enough trumps, right? Or does he?
Well, now he does, right? He just rough. Yeah.
Oh, the Queen of Clubs is good for a diamond. Yeah. 1 over trick. Okay, I was wrong. Chen has picked up on this board. Well done. Oh, wait. Chen? Oh, North-South. North-South picked up, but that is the Xiao squad. I'm looking at the wrong things when comparing with the other room's results. So Xiao does pick up an imp. And we're right into the next hand, a diamond. I like it. The diamond 10 to 15, 2 or more diamonds.
2 spades, or 1 spade rather. West probably will bid a natural no trump. Just not worry about not having a diamond stopper, since North is as likely to have long clubs as long diamonds.
Sure.
I guess not as likely when you have 5 of them, but what can you do?
Yeah, I like a no trump. We'll see what this player does. They also agree.
So East will presumably transfer to Hearts, and they'll get to a reasonable spot as East-West.
Do we bid
And
2
they're
diamonds as North?
maybe. I don't know what they're. Yep.
Yeah, there it is. 2 diamonds.
So East probably with 2 Hearts now. Yep. South. South might raise to 3 diamonds with a stiff heart and 3 diamonds. Yep.
Yep.
So East West can do pretty well in Hearts, although I'm not sure if they can make. I don't think they can make a game with Hearts. Maybe they guess everything right. They can make a game.
It's gonna be too hard. The spades are 5-2.
Yeah, I guess it's just too much to do. And 3 Hearts should be makeable.
Yeah, Declare will probably lose a Oh, that is a lot of hearts.
That seems. Yeah, that. I mean, obviously East West know they need to make up some ground here, but man, like, is this really the place that you want to do it?
That feels like an enormous number of hearts. East having a 5 count.
I mean,
Well, maybe now we should think. I do believe Declare is going to lose a heart trick. So they have a diamond loser, they have a club loser. They're probably going to lose a heart trick. But then what? PJF says it can make... I don't know if you're talking double dummy or single dummy, but my guess is this cannot make double dummy. And I don't think it's going to make single dummy either. For starters, getting tapped twice is going to cause Declare an enormous number of issues. And then there's the fact that they don't really know what's going on in the club suit. Like, a normal play in the club suit, I think, is to lead low towards the 10-3, which will pick up the suit for 1 loser, but it's only going to be 2 tricks. It's not like we magically bring the clubs home for 4 tricks at that point. Is there any way we can make this on a cross ruff? I mean, not with spades 5-2, but I'm thinking if we can ruff the 3rd spade low in the west hand, we could go ace king of spades, diamond ruff, spade ruff, ace of clubs. We're in the wrong hand.
What did I do? Somehow I'm in the wrong window here. I don't know what I did here. Got it. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm just being an idiot. I had the other table up to check one of their results and got very confused about what was going on in this hand.
Got it.
So...
Classic hand for Brad's Law.
Go on.
I forget, was Brad's Law just like bid game on every hand? I forget. It was something to that effect. It's been so long since I claim -1 and go to the bar. Oh. Also, that looks like Brad's Law. It looks like a form of coleslaw.
Sounds terrific.
Super yummy. Happy New Year, Brad. Declare is in trouble, but we have caught up with the other room in the play. Oh! This is a good reason why you don't always have to push for games if you're trying to swing boards. East-West could have stayed a little lower, and if they were able to take 8 or 9 tricks and hearts, or just defended 3 diamonds, they might have done a bit better on this one. How was 3 diamonds doing? Looks like Declare gets 6 diamonds, a ruff, and that might be it. They can't both collect heart ruffs and set up their king of clubs. So 3 diamonds could have gone down 2, which would have been a big win for Chen. At this point, though, Declare is in trouble. Hurt to the jack makes sense. I think this line of play is probably the most reasonable.
Sorry, I'm just gonna step away for a second here. Hello. Are your pancakes?
I will server mute Craig for a minute. Try and keep an eye on when he's hoping to talk. I don't know if I can see that on Discord. I forget. If someone's server muted, can I see their green bubble popping up? Spicy results in the Derman match. Now we'll never know how the pancakes were. You're right about that. 18 imps swung on a board. Board 55 is a journey. Wait, 18 imps when both contracts are in 3 of a minor or below? Hopefully some of those were doubled. Did they play 3 of a minor doubled at both tables? In the opposite directions? 3 diamonds doubled and 2 clubs doubled, both making multiple over tricks. Declare is feeling the pain. I think I'm going to unserver mute Craig. Be ready to jump into something.
Oh, I didn't know I was muted.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, you stepped away, but you didn't mute yourself, so I muted you. How were the pancakes, by the way? That's what chat wants to know.
I'm told they were delicious.
Okay, excellent. Now we know. Well, what's Declare's plan? I mean, one, two, three, four, 5 more tricks is what I count. Yeah, cashing out for down 2 feels like the best Declare can do at this point. I mean, it seems natural to go ace, king of spades, ace of clubs, diamond rough, spade rough. Hope that holds up. That would get you to down 1. But when it does not, it will be 2 down.
Yeah.
So this could be a push, but if this Declare finds some alternative line that, I don't know, might, against defensive mistakes, allow the contract to make, they could go down multiple. Still, not going to be the pickup that Chen needs, and we'll be heading into 7 boards to play in the match. Okay, ace, king of spades.
Yep.
Ooh. Yeah, the problem with this line is like, so North plays another diamond. What's the plan?
Right. I mean, do they know about the trump break yet?
Yes. So we know that if we cash a heart here. Ooh.
Getting a little.
Not covering the 10 of clubs with the king can be a problem.
Yeah, this seems like now the defense has to be a little bit careful.
They have to be very careful because a spade return doesn't work. A heart return doesn't work. You have to play a diamond. I guess that's good enough. No, it can't really make...
A diamond beats it.
Yeah, diamond beats it, but it's only down 1 if Declare roughs with the heart king and takes a club hook. Okay. Okay.
Alright, so he does figure that out, and we can declare pitch and take the tap and dummy and play the ace of clubs. That's probably what I'll try. I guess it doesn't work.
No, because then North roughs and then you're down 2.
Alright.
Oh, no! Oh, no! This is just sloppy calculating towards the end of the match. I mean, it's been 5 days. They've been playing bridge for a long time, but Declare knew the full layout of the hand right here. They know cashing the ace of clubs, North roughs, plays a diamond, the spade suit is blocked. You have to lose a club to South's king.
Yeah, is there no possibility here that when the clubs are 1-1 at this point? Because he would have a make then.
No, because
Club position was known.
North roughed the previous club.
Right.
Yep. Okay. A bit of a wild ride. We had a bunch of possible scores in play for a while, but it looks like we're settling on down 2 for a push. Or no swing, as Lovebridge says. No swing. And it will be 32 imps with 7 boards to play.
Yep, so not an insurmountable lead, but it's getting pretty close to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're down 2 now. Yep. For a boring push.
Yes. Very boring. Yes, swap the queen and jack of spades, and there was a fun, sort of suicide jettison squeeze. Is that what it's called? I guess a jettison squeeze, I think, is the term for it.
Yeah, that certainly is a thing.
So 1 spade by east, pass, 2 diamonds by west, 2 heart overcall. Looks good at these colors. I mean, I don't know. I might even be tempted to try 3 hearts.
Yeah, I think if you're trying to put a save in the picture, 3 hearts is, equally safe / dangerous and sends that message to partner more clearly.
Right, and takes up an extra level of bidding that might be useful for the opponents who appear to be pretty close to making a slam. But
yeah, 2 spades here is pretty comfortable by east, and 3 spades would not be.
They only bid 2 hearts because 6-3-2-2. Yeah.
Yeah, probably true.
Cowards. 3 spades by west, and probably just 4 spades by east. I mean, east is looking at 3 small hearts.
Yeah, east is kind of regretting the entire thing at this point.
Yep. So south will end up roughing with a natural trump trick, and then Declare is going to have some guesswork. Heart, heart, heart. Spade to the king. The jack falls. What next?
Yeah, it's true. I don't know what I would do, but there's certainly some solid chance that he'll go wrong. No, the problem though, if they do that, if you rough with a quack and then play the 9 under the king, everyone will know what's happening, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the big things here is, so South kind of probably expects what's going on. They should know Declare's whole hand. They're looking at all of the other high cards in the deck. Which means, okay, well, don't pause and think here. You just rough with the spade 9.
I see. So rough with the jack, play the queen under the king, and then hope Declare finesses to the 9, but here he won't need to.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to go the way you want, I don't think.
Yes, it's true. If Declare only had 5 spades, that might work, but here he's marked with 6.
Yeah.
He did try rough. He is trying it.
Well,
That seems like a pretty big mistake, given that he can't possibly have only 5 spades.
right. I think what I would have done as South is switch to the Queen of Diamonds. I want to make it look like I have as many of the missing cards as possible so that East plays my partner for spade length. Might not work, but that may have been my attempt. Whew. Other room. Wait. Claim was rejected. How did other room go down? My guess is that they took some sort of restricted choice view after heart, 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 rough. And then spade to the king, spade to the 10. It's not exactly percentage. Given the 6-1 heart split to play heart spades to also be 3-2 with 3 in the north, but it's, oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I think if South had just, played totally normally, he would have at least had a chance to tie the board instead of losing a game swing.
This is the board you were talking about. Wait.
Okay.
They bid all the way up to 2 clubs? And that was it? How can you bid all the way up to 2 clubs east-west and that ends the auction? I don't believe you. There's no chance. No chance.
Alright, let's see what happened here.
This was in the Derman match, so U21.
It went to spade by South. Double instead of 1 no trump, which seems a little odd to me. North redoubled, showing 10 or more points. He bid 2 clubs, so 1 normal bid made on the first round. Went pass. North doubled, and South sat for it with her ace king jack type to win a pile of imps when it was 1270 at the other table.
Of course it was. Okay, but seriously, how are we reaching 6 diamonds?
Can we make 6 diamonds?
Yep, we rough 3 hearts.
You can lead a trump.
That is correct. We have right-sided it.
We right-sided it.
To be fair, North didn't have a spade fit. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Got what he deserved for making that redouble with only 7 points.
Yeah. Wait, 1270 at the other table, so they should have lost 3 against 6 diamonds making 6.
Right.
Okay, 5 diamonds by North, probably a practical choice.
Yeah.
So what's actually happening? A spade, a no trump, 2 diamonds. Yep. 2 no trump, East looks like Lebensal. 3 diamonds by South. Pass. 5 diamonds by North. I like it.
Yeah, seems pretty sensible.
Yeah.
North, doesn't know what's going on, but whatever his partner is willing to raise with has to provide a game.
Mm-hmm. So Xiao looks like they're stopping in 5 diamonds. I mean, East is thinking. They do double. Okay, serious question. Do you blue card this as North? I might.
Probably not, because if they can lead a trump, it's going to be really bad for you.
But it's not, right? I mean, it might be. It might be bad.
It might be. I think if you can make it, you're I don't know. I'd want to be pretty sure I was making it before I put the blue card on the table, especially when I was ahead in the match.
Okay. You might also be worried that they have a good run to 6 clubs.
Yeah. I think like if north south were stuck 20 instead of plus 20, the redouble might be a lot more attractive.
Okay, fair enough.
Even even then, like most of the time, if you can make something doubled, aren't you just pretty happy?
Sometimes, I mean, like, I would be concerned as North that we could miss a slam, and we have here.
Sure, but you've already committed to that when you bid 5 diamonds.
Mm-hmm. Okay, heart to the ace. I would definitely play for an overtrick here. It's gonna look silly to go down. Like, you could just pull trumps, right, and claim your 11 tricks, but there's no way that this second heart gets roughed and then we're just like safe.
Right.
I think we're just 100% safe here.
Yeah. Do you cash 2 clubs now or just cross rough?
I think you can just cross rough.
Because knowing that the club length is on, in the east hand, it's safe to play the ace king clubs.
Right. We aren't 100%
Oh, that's true.
certain what east length is yet.
It's probably the one where the opponents have 10 cards and not the one where they have 6 or 7.
Yeah, I agree with that. So I think it's probably safe to go ace king of clubs. And you can never go down. Okay, what does this jack of clubs play? This is fine. This is fine. Club rough, heart rough, with the king, overtake the 9 of diamonds, pull trumps.
Yeah.
Hearts are set up now, and so we have
Or just
12
do
tricks.
this. Yeah. This is fine too.
Yeah, this could still be a swing for Chen, because 6 diamonds is making. Brad is right. East probably won't run from their own double, so the blue card would have ended the auction.
So that would have been 1,400, I believe.
Right. But as such, it was only 950, so it could still be a pile of imps to Chen, who are only down 20. There's 5 boards to play, but that board has yet to be compared at the other table. Pass. You know what? This is what we're doing.
They got to 6 diamonds in the other room.
They're in 6 diamonds, and let's see. I don't know what the opening lead was, but Declare is making this.
Yep. So they did need to redouble it to avoid disaster.
Yeah, so this is going to be 11. I'm not sure. Some number of imps to Chen. Maybe less than 11. What did we say? 950 versus 1370?
I think it's 10.
Yeah.
I think it's 10 imps.
And Chen is back. They have 5 boards to play. 3 club opener by East. Kind of interesting on the 11 count. But 3 clubs. Double by South, also an interesting choice. Some might pass. Yeah. Some might even try 3-0 with the club stopper, but South likes
pretty
double,
normal.
kind of down the middle, and North bids 3 hearts, which ends the auction.
Yeah, I think North South made sensible choices all around.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Well, of course you like 3
Drift
clubs
off a
here.
trim too. Yeah. Looks like this will drift off down 1.
We do have 2 heart losers. I suppose West is probably going to find the diamond switch.
Yeah.
Looking at the 4 small and dummy, you probably
he might
lead a
just
low
play the
diamond.
And he might have just played the 10 of clubs there, but they might even have survived that.
So
A nice play by
diamond.
West.
I would probably have tried the queen as Declare. It doesn't seem like playing low is ever going to work out for us, but maybe on a good day, West has actually concocted some reason why they need to underlead the ace king of diamonds. It happens. So diamond to the 9. They might be playing some sort of like third best through declare. That's this 4 of diamonds. If so, maybe East can work out to put the king of diamonds on the table right now.
I think he's going to suspect what's going on anyway when the 9 of diamonds holds.
Yeah, if this is third best, he now is looking at, well, I don't know, he or she, whoever East is looking at this, all the spot cards. So this can't be 4 from like Queen Jack 4.
Right. And if it is, then the king is fine anyway.
Right. Yeah, so it just basically has to be partner has the ace or the queen or
right.
something like this.
Yeah, get partner.
There it is.
Somehow partner led from Jack 3rd of diamonds, it would be bad, but doesn't seem super likely.
Right.
Or Jack.
I suppose the worst case scenario is it was from 4-2 Doubleton, but then Declare played the 9 from Ace Queen Jack 9.
Yeah.
Which seems unlikely.
No, he ducked it to your 9.
Yeah.
Right, we won the 9.
Oh, yeah. Declare ducked from Ace Queen Jack 4th, so that seems unlikely.
Yeah.
East just being safe, cashing out. They know partner has the king of hearts. So they go ace of clubs. Continue a diamond, but this is going to let Declare get off the hook for just down 1. It was possible that tapping them out could have led to the contract going down an extra. Declare would have had to be very careful with how they played from there.
And if Declare plays a trump now, he's still going to... Defense is going to get 2 more tricks because they can play the ace of diamonds and tap him.
Right. Yeah. So, but Declare knows about the trump split. So yeah. They're basically just going to go club to the king, hope that the suit is not 7-1. They should know the suit's not 7-1. West didn't switch to a club when they were in, which they would have done if they were getting a club ruff.
Right, and East didn't win the ace of clubs and play another one trying to give partner a ruff.
Exactly. Okay, as long as Declare doesn't play a third spade here, they're in good shape. They do need to cash this king of clubs before playing a spade.
Sorry. If it goes spade, ruffs, and over ruff, they can't play a club to the king and get it back?
No, but West just pitches a club. East might be lucky. Ooh. Okay, this also works.
Yeah, it seems fine. Now he'll score the
This
turn.
also works, but yeah, it feels like...
Yeah. Cash the ace of clubs or play the ace of spades and get the 10 of hearts on passant.
Yeah. Underleading the ace from such a long suit is very, very dangerous. Because your partner might just have a singleton. So, but yeah, the Jack of Clubs saved East from themselves. It's possible. North opens a precision club. East comes in with 2 spades, red, white. Ugh. I don't know if I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I get the urge to disrupt a club, but when you get away with it, it's probably pretty good. Obviously, you might just go for 1100 on a nothing deal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean in the middle of the hand, underlead the club ace?
Yeah. North probably should just pass this, right?
Absolutely. This is not game forcing, is it? Right, this is not game forcing. North has a minimum no source of tricks, so it doesn't look like 3-no trump is good. I do not like 3-no.
Yeah, nor do I.
Declare was probably going to be able to get out for down 1.
Maybe.
Well, I think a diamond's getting ruffed, and if a diamond doesn't get ruffed, then Declare is only losing one trump trick. But does 3-0 have play?
Yeah.
I haven't really considered this. It looks like...
East... If he leads a spade, I think they're fine. If he leads something neutral, like if he leads a heart or something, how do they do?
A diamond might be my choice if I was East. Jack of Hearts lead. Jack of Hearts is actually a good lead. And East does find the Jack of Hearts. The point being that if North-South really had a heart fit, they might have done a bit more to explore for that possibility.
I'm just going to mute myself for 1 second here.
Mm-hmm. So Jack of Hearts will probably run this around to the ace. Your predictions are on fire. I think you are still a junior. Declare can take 3 clubs by force if they end up hooking west for the 8 eventually. So heart to the ace. My guess is we see Declare cross in diamonds, probably the 9 of diamonds to the king. And then try the Jack of clubs. Whoa! Okay. This makes sense. I guess this makes sense. You know, Declare probably expects that hearts are 5-2. They don't want to let East play a second heart through when they get in with one of their spade honors, which will happen eventually. So all that really matters here is how is Declare going to play the club suit. Okay, ace of diamonds starting. I would probably play a diamond to the king. There it is, the 9 of diamonds, good play. Unblock so that we have some extra dummy entries if we need it. Club covered to the ace. And a club back to the jack. If West puts a club on the table, I am sticking in the 7. But I think West is very likely to just switch to spades, maybe even cash the king of hearts and switch to spades. That would set up Declare's 9th trick immediately, though. So spade. Real question, I guess, is do we duck this? Declare elects to duck. And a diamond comes back. Yeah, cashing the king of hearts is probably poor, but you are going to beat it if partner spades or ace queen, right? Like, if you don't cash the king of hearts and partner spades or ace queen, you might never get it. So West did have a decision to make. Happy New Year, Cooney. Hey, you have been gone for a very long time. Where have you been? You don't have to answer that, but I haven't seen you for a while. Okay, if we believe East spade bid, I was going to say if we believe East spade bid, we can just lead the jack of spades out of hand and claim now. West gets show up squeezed in the club suit. But this is also fine. Club to the 7. I think I liked the show up squeeze. It feels much safer to me, but woo! We do have the match is pretty close. Declare does elect to take the club hook and is rewarded for counting to 13 They just assume that East has a 6-card spade suit. So, very strong defense by East-West, finding that Jack of Hearts lead, but it did not pay off. Declare was too good for them. 3 boards to go. The match is very close, just over 8 imps difference. And South opens a strong club once again, 16 or more. West probably thinks they have the best hand at the table, so they come in with 2 clubs. Pass by North, probably showing less than 6.
Yeah, I think East will probably just pass this also. Like, from East's point of view, West could have just a 2-club interference kind of bid.
Right. So pass, 0 to 5. As expected. East probably checks. And South should balance 2 diamonds, would be my guess.
I would think, yeah. No, pass. Probably that's it. I don't think East would raise to 3 clubs now. I guess West might bid 2 spades here, but, now he kind of knows it's not his hand. I don't know.
Well,
I think this is very likely to end the auction.
Might be missing a spade fit. Like, the fact that partner passed 2 clubs doesn't mean they have no values.
No, it's true, but the opponent's opened a strong club, which means it's probably not a game hand. I think, I think he might just be done here. Like, it's pretty scary to take another call on those West cards.
I would do it. You might. I think you can still miss a game, right? Like, imagine partner has the ace of diamonds and king of spades.
I mean, he could, but that would, that would give South every remaining high card and East exactly the cards you need. I don't know. I think it's, Brad, I agree with that. So, when South is bidding 2 diamonds, it's less likely North-South have a game too. So, you have more, more downside and less upside.
Okay.
I don't know though. Obviously, it's going to work fine here.
Yeah, so they get to 3 diamonds. I mean, at this point, East is frozen out. Like, East knows that they have a club fit, but so what? They don't really have any fitting honors for their partner. Queen, Jack, 10, 9, 5 of hearts doesn't look like a good suit. Hey, Cooney, thank you for the $30 donation to charity. This is the last day of the charity marathon that I'm running. But we appreciate the donations nonetheless. 3 diamonds all pass, and we do get the ace of hearts lead, which is going to make Declare pretty happy. Now they'll end up losing 2 hearts, a club, and a spade to make 3 diamonds on the nose. So this looks like a pretty good result for Xiao, who didn't get overboard, found their fit, and bid to the limit of the hand, and got, a understandable but friendly opening ace of hearts lead. Declare probably should have been careful regardless. They do have the opportunity to just duck a heart on the first round and then cross to the king of spades and dummy or a diamond to take a heart finesse, and they would get rewarded here when the stiff ace pops up.
Yeah, so in the other room, the start is the same. Club, 2 clubs, pass, 2 diamonds, and West also bid 2 spades. So maybe it's just his right, and I'm being way too conservative.
I think so. I mean, give East king 5th of spades and out. Now game looks quite good as well.
That is very true.
You lose 2 diamonds and a club, and you're in business. Okay. Should be cashing the king of hearts, eventually losing a heart and a club. no real place to put it. I mean, there was some opportunity to. Okay, East needs to be careful. East needs to overtake this and cash a heart. But there was some opportunity to maybe bring home the spade suit for a trick. To pitch a club loser earlier, but not when declare plays like this. Spade from East felt a little weird at the end, but didn't cost. 9 total tricks. And we have 2 boards to play, match still very close, but Chen has a bit of work to do to catch up. You don't like to see these balanced hands if you're the team that's behind.
Yeah, although 8 imps is, barely behind.
Yep.
You can get that back in part scores easily enough.
So South should be opening a heart, would be my guess. Maybe if you were trying to swing the board, you could open like a 14 to 16 no trump. But there's 1 heart. Flannery. Flannery, yes. They could also open Flannery. So a heart pass no trump.
Precision Flannery is not great.
Semi-4 saying we should see South pass this.
And that'll
end the auction. One no's gonna go down. East is gonna run 5 diamonds and then get signals from partner to switch to clubs. Tough spot. South's thinking about it. I don't know what you're supposed to do. If you're playing 1 nose semi-4, is this semi-4? Yeah, it's semi-forcing. You can't bid with these cards.
No, I think it's a totally routine pass.
Yeah, but South's South's not in the tank. Sorry, but was South one who just... Okay. Well, West passes it out. We should see a 4th best diamond lead.
Yeah, probably. How do they do after that
That would be my choice, but East elects to lead a spade, which is not going to work out well defensively.
No, I think on a diamond lead they would beat it 2, right?
Yeah. I was going to say a spade has some merits, right? North has denied spades, and South is unlikely to have 4 spades on the auction. I mean, most of the time it's South is going to have some sort of balance, like 5-3-3-2 hand type.
Yeah, although the longer South tanks, the more likely it is that this is his actual shape.
That's a good point. And it is scary. You have this broken diamond sequence. It's not obvious that leading a diamond is going to be setting up your suit. Imagine North has King Jack 4th, then you never really get any diamond tricks going, but 4th best from your longest and strongest works for a reason. A diamond to the queen. That 3 of diamonds should give enough info to East that it's safe to lead back a low one. But we'll see. We will see. Yeah, West can unblock. It's a little harder of an ask from West. Because they don't know their partner's diamond length. It's very possible that North has this 5-card diamond suit. You don't want it to go like Ace of Diamonds, Jack, King, small, low diamond, low, low, 10. Declare runs the next 4 diamonds.
Yeah, that is one thing. The North hand is concealed and could just basically be anything.
But we'll see what East ends up doing. Obviously, very much regretting now not leading a diamond at trick 1. There's probably some merit to the Ace of Diamonds lead at trick 1 as well. You know, if you're expecting one of the opponents to have a doubleton honor, then the ace might be able to pick off either one of those. I suppose counter to that point, East has no entries, so never mind, ignore me. You have to preserve that ace of diamonds as an entry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Wow, so they're gonna...
Now Declarer will be able to safely take their 3 hearts, 3 spades, and a club from here.
To make an over trick, right?
2
over
over
tricks.
Probably 2. Yeah.
Well done.
9 tricks, so that's going to be a really strong result for Xiao on the second to last board, but we will be hopping over to the other room once they finish the last board of play. And it is another 7-6 hand.
What's that?
We are in the tank. There it is. Claim accepted.
Sorry, we're doing... Let me mute myself. We're doing commentary on the bridge tournament.
Nice. I was wondering if I could do a little...
Ooh. We do have a 5-5 in the black suits from West. Doesn't look like East-West make all that much. Spades aren't splitting. They don't really have a great fit. The club suit is pretty badly positioned. They can pick up 4 diamond tricks if they end up in 3 no trump. So that contract is getting kind of close to making. But we'll see where they end up. A spade past 2 hearts, game forcing. Can't really blame East with a good 13 count 5-card suit. 2 spades by West, probably just temporizing. And my guess is 2 no trump from East. Yep, that looks correct. We'll see 3 clubs from West to show their shape. East probably just puts it in 3 no. So what we do is South hearing this auction. Maybe we lead a diamond. I wouldn't be too happy about a club lead. A heart probably doesn't have merit either. This club lead feels like it's quite revealing. Well, anyway, let's see how Declare handles the play. They should be able to win the king of clubs. That's already a lot of tricks set up for the defense, though. That'll be the ace king of hearts and ace queen of clubs already in the bag. Feels like this is going to sail off a few. I think Declarer might be terrified of not just cashing out right now. Like if they can collect 5 spades and 3 diamonds from here, they're making the contract. And they know the opponents have at least 4 cashers and may well have he does start 8. I mean, he only has 7. They have 3 diamonds and 3 spades. Like, if Declare was staring at the East-West cards, they would know that putting a low club on the table is their best chance. I don't know, does a low club make this from here? A low club does make this double dummy. You can set up a club trick. South cannot get over to the north hand to put hearts through. That would be a big play to find. One of the worries I would have as Declarer about leading clubs at this point would be that South probably wins and North discards, and then North will find a way to show their partner hard honor if they have it. Maybe. You know, say it's safe for you to lead hearts from the South hand. Alright, diamond to the queen. Looks like Declarer's not gonna figure out what's happening in this suit. Maybe Declarer takes the right view in diamonds. It's not really going to help him. The problem is, from Declarer's perspective, you know, they're thinking, whenever the opponents get in, they're just going to play hearts through me and cash out, and I'm going down. One extra diamond trick just doesn't help. So this does look like the most sensible line. Hope the spades break. Spade to the king. Long tank by Declarer. I'm not sure about this pause. Do not like this pause. You have to know that if you stick in the 8 of spades and it loses, then you're just going down a million. Why would you ever go down if the spades can be splitting? I don't know. Maybe Declarer has a better read than I do about the opponent's carding. If they know spades are 4-2, then they probably realize they're in trouble. But in a close match, extra under tricks can matter. So I think we do go spade to the queen, king of spades. I don't think I'm in love with this either. Yeah, the defense is not making a defensive mistake, and even if the ace-king of hearts are on side, you're still going down 1 from this play. So I don't really like setting up the spade. Yeah, if there's a colossal error in the defense, then maybe you collect 3 diamonds and a spade from here. But I think after, oh my god. Look at this. We will take a quick look at what happened in the other room. But 3-no trump bid and made in the other room. That was a huge result. Maybe Declarer did just return a club after a club opening lead. I mean, we don't know what the opening lead was or how the auction went. But it turns out Chen was always out. So congrats to the Xiao team for battling back. They did originally play off against Chen and defeat them. Okay, let's quickly take a look at the play in the other room in 3-no trump. We have a very similar auction, a spade, 2 hearts, 2 spades, 2-no trump, 3 clubs. 3 spades a little strange, 3-no trump by West. And we get the same 5 of clubs lead. I'm not sure I like it. I might have led a diamond, like I said before, but this is okay. Club to the 10 of king. Wow. What a play by Declarer to just return a club. Set up the club tricks that she needs. Club to the 9. Ooh, diamond pitch by North as well. North is under a little pressure. You know, they think East might have a decent heart suit, but I would not be too worried with East not playing hearts out of their own hand, looking at Jack 10 fourth. Spade to the ace, spade to the king, queen of spades, king of diamonds, queen of diamonds, and a claim. 9 tricks, 3 no trump bid and made. So once again, congrats to Xiao. They will be USA2 for the under 20 or under 26 US juniors, or all juniors, next year for the coming cycle.